Hello, I'm Leonardo Lopez and I'm going to present today my assignment 2 for game design, my level design. First of all, let's talk about my game. So in this case, my problem was you find yourself in Europe in 20 years from now, in 30 years from now, in a mountain inside of an old castle, escorting the daughter of an important ambassador. So what's my concept? My concept is in the year is 2060. You are a cop which is fine and escort the daughter of the ambassador of France, Alphonse II. The last news you have from the Interpol is a video of terrorists demanding the resignation of the ambassador. If he hasn't resigned in 3 days, the daughter will die. The last location she was seen was nearby the Hochkönigsburg Castle, a castle located in the distance of Paris and nearby the border of Germany. This castle and the nearby places looks like they haven't changed since the 1800s. Due to the weather and the fact that looks like nobody's seen the castle, you're wearing a dark coat with blue jeans and brown boots. In addition, you have a pulse gun, which abilities will be useful to defeat the enemies, solve puzzles, and go unnoticed. So in here, because it's in the future, but also it's like in France and it's in a castle. Generally, the castles are from a long time ago, so I want to stay more into the real world, like not so much in the future, and also in the future, in 30 years, it won't change a little bit, but I wanted to put a little bit more attention with that, just like a plasma gun or a fictional gun. But I mean, for this case, I choose more of a realistic style, most of the actual images from this castle, from the Konigsburg Castle, and more related to that, more related to the actual story wise, and actual reality. In my case, the level design it was the sixth part. The first we start on the dungeon. This is a pretty big, uh, big level design. First, we start with the dungeon. We have a lot of different enemies in here. First of all, we have, because we are protecting the daughter, we are escorting the daughter, so we have our main character, and we have our little a companion, the daughter in this case, that is literally the red, the purple, sorry, the pink dot next to our character because we are escorting her, so we have to stay close, and we have different enemies. In this case, the we have the red enemies that are the enemies that will chase you. We have the wine color enemies that are the ones that actually guard will guard some points, some waypoints, so you have to pass and you can either kill them or just pass by them. We have the brutes that are more of a bigger and more dangerous enemies, but they are way slower. So if you can keep your distance, it won't happen anything bad. And we have the dogs that most likely is in the ends of the level because the dogs are with more space. They need more space, so they are fast, but they are not actually so dangerous because they don't have a lot of damage. So instead of damage, they have speed. So how's it going? So first of all, each of his the first part, the dungeon part, is most likely like you can go stealth if you want, but also you can go on crazy mode. I like to call that. So you can just go and kill everything. Also, we have some collectibles, some accessories if you want. Each collectible have a different stuff. The armor, for example, in here, the first that is in the dungeon, it gives you more health. The glasses that is in the second floor, it gives you the ability to see through the walls. And the second, but most likely, most of the people will miss it because it's actually a little bit height is the custom that actually helps you to not get so noticeable as fast as possible as you could. The disguise that is in this part there in this that is over here. Here are the glasses, and here the back, literally in the bottom of the second floor. Both parts are in there, but like I tell you, because of the story and the level design, more likely the disguise you won't get it. You can do it if you notice it, but it's way harder. So after dungeon, that literally you can go stealth or you can kill everyone if you like. You go to the antiques room. The antique room is just going to be a low pacing puzzle. Literally, it's just a puzzle that you will have to go and try with two bookshelves, and one of the will actually open a passage so you can go to the second floor, because in here in the end of the dungeon, to enter the antique room, there are a lot of enemies in here, and they will follow you. So instead of actually trying to kill all of them, because you won't have an escape or anything, so you most likely die in that moment, you will have to actually run from them and get into the antiques room. And in the attic room, obviously you won't be able to get back, so you have to go to the second floor. Open the passage, you go to another room in the second floor, which is to I mean, it's the second floor and then the first floor. The second floor is literally you can actually do it stealthy, but it's complicated a little bit, because the enemies can see you pretty fast in this case, and so you will need actually more more of a low pacing if you want to be entirely stealth. But if not, you can just go and kill everyone if you want. Um, Also, in this case, these white cubes are the teleports for the actual player not actually have to walk and have to do a lot of stuff. So I just put teleports in there. So for example, this teleport goes to the second floor. This one, because it's like a stairs. There is it's not it's a stairs. There are stairs. I put it like here instead of just walking around the stairs. It's like you teleport and you go down. In uh, here is a little chase. So because of here we have the disguise on the right part. We have the disguise, and because of the chase of so many enemies and the dog, you won't be able to actually get the disguise as easy as someone could be. And then after you pass the second floor, you go to the main lobby. In the main lobby is where you are going to actually kill most of the people, where you can actually go crazy, murder everyone if you want. Most likely you, or most, it's not most likely you. It's a necessity to actually kill everyone, because if the thing is that if you don't kill or you don't protect the daughter of the ambassador, then you will restart. You will start from the last checkpoint or the last TP in some cases. So it's more likely to kill most of the people, so you can actually pass without any fear of actually dying because of the daughter of the ambassador dying. So in the main lobby, you will kill most of it. You will kill all of them to pass. And in the courtyard, you have two choices. The first one and the best one, because there are so many enemies, is going stealth mode. And if you got the disguise, this is way easier. If you not, it's harder, but it's not impossible. And in the courtyard, if you want, also you can kill everyone. If you are, I mean, if you want to kill anyone, you can do it. But it's way harder because you have the lottery in there also. So it's not just taking care of yourself, taking care of the other. And after you pass the courtyard and you open a door, the gates of the entire castle, you go to the outside that is literally the finish line, where it's just a chase. That's why there is a lot of enemies here, so you will pass and literally they will start chasing you. pretty much this is the entire levels. And now, how it this works in Unity? Well, in Unity is it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Right now, because it's a big level, I put a lot of speed. I have five more points than the speed and the roller. In this case, uh, I have the enemy. In here, we have the different enemies. We have, in these cases, I also put like coins in some aspect. I want to put like actual upgrades, and the coins will help you. The enemies makes you damage, but they don't go for you because right now it's not like a necessity, just to showcase. So here is the first part of the dungeon. As we can see, sorry, this one is not. The first one is the intersection of the two. So for example, if I go to the right, like right now I'm going to, I will get the armor, so I will get more life. In this case, because it's just to present it, to showcase, I don't have it, but in this case that will happen. Also, I don't know, Alan, Professor, if you notice, but sometimes the camera struggles with the character movement, but it's not that bad, but it can complicate the stuff a little bit. In here, I want to put more of the collectibles, more of the coins here, just not to feel so empty. It have more of an intention in here. And here we have the first EP that is for changing to the next part. So here's the last part of the dungeon, because you have so many enemies and you have the guard here. This guard will actually show to the others, to these enemies, that they get alert, so they will follow you. And then in here you will get close. You will close it, and in here usually I will put a trigger, and I will just make it like, if you go here first, nothing happen, and then you go here first, it can happen something or not, and or you might actually have to learn something. Here's the puzzle. It's a simple puzzle that actually will just be learned, like how I can do that, or how the interaction is. Maybe a little bit of lore if I want. And here I just put the damageable door because it's like I want to showcase only. Here, the second floor, I wanted to put the first floor here downside, but it was kind of difficult because I don't know how good it was going to be with sorry if I don't move as fast as possible because I don't want to fall. Um, I don't know how I was going to see. That's why. Okay, I died. Okay, I died. I don't know how I was going to see, for example, the top part. If I was able to going to see actually the player because of the bottom part. So in here you will have the two guards that will start going around, and if they see you, they will alert everything. We have the chase. The chase only works if they see you. In this case, I completely I didn't toggle start the chase because right now it's showcase. It's nothing as primitive as actually getting the code ready. And here we have the chase. That's why we have the dog in there, and we have four more close combat enemies. So they will follow you. So you will have to go as fast as possible to get here. And for example, here, as you see, I didn't see it, but it's right here. Right here is the collectible. If I went literally running, that would be so hard to actually get. So I will have to look for it, like actually look for it. Now we have the killings, the main lobby. The main lobby is actually, like I tell you, it's problematic. It's problematic in some instances because it's it can kill you, but also it can kill your partner in this case. So in this way, you actually want to kill everyone, just not to die with a partner, just not killing your partner and actually losing the entirety of this. Sorry, sorry for the movement, but this is way weird, which I didn't expect. Here, for example, we have more enemies. In this case, over the back part in here, we have a lot of different enemies: the chase enemies, the brutes. We have a guard. We had a dog in here also. So different enemies, and here there are the stealth that why they are not so much together. They are more spread. We have the dog that could sniff you, so they will alert the others. We have these, the combat enemies, so you have to be very careful. We have a brute, and I died. I suppose there was a guard over there, so that killed me. I'm pretty sure. I actually need to put more of a spawn over here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of actually enemies here. Yeah, there is. Well, usually it's because here I don't have a wall in here just to showcase, but that with a wall that won't happen. And here we have the last types of enemies, the last chasing enemies that is going to be for the end, and it's literally just going straight and follow without going back, because if you stop of the speed of the enemies will actually get you and they will kill you. So it's like that. The controls are actually not so good with this time. Also, because I make a lot of in my design, I made a lot of actually like round stuff. It's pretty difficult to make it like only blocking out the game like this. That's why I have these things that it's not worth it. It's not good, but it's just because we have so many. Well, I have so many round stuff that if it wasn't for the round stuff, it could be better. But at the same time, if I didn't put any round stuff, it would be like a little boring in the same moment because it's more cubes than anything. But it's like that, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's the 6 levels. It has a lot of different stuff. There are some stuff that actually some streams that it didn't work widely because there were the alert system. It didn't work in the way I wanted. But I mean, I tried, but for some reason the lights didn't show up correctly. So I will try it again. But that's all. Thank you.